Hello, my name is Sherry Sanders, and I'm a county agricultural agent working in White County as a part of the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture. Welcome to Agriculture. This series is designed to promote and showcase women working in the field of agriculture in this state. This month, we are featuring Megan Caldwell of Union Rock Cattle Company, located at Rosebud, and this is her story.
So when I started working for Mike Pallone, I saw all these equine athletes coming through, whether it's, mostly in our little area is barrel racing. So I got down here in 2014 and I started working on all these horses and the performance horses, and I was like, what can I do? What am I good at? Well, how can I be involved in this little rodeo world here? So I decided to try something that kind of came easy to me. I did gymnastics for 16 years, so I saw trick riding, and I said I wanted to do that. I looked up some of the best camps. We actually me and Seth went to Colorado. I can't even remember what year it was, but that's to Linda Vold's house, and that's Karen and Linda Vold. They put on their trick riding camp, and that is where I began learning. But from there, I just kind of took what they gave me, and I started playing around here at home. I got a saddle and just teaching myself and my horses for the next couple years. My first performances, I think, were on my horse Fergie. I think it was about 2018. We did some of the local Arkansas rodeos. I have two girls that have been with me for the last 4 or 5 years. That was Lola and Lily Ferguson. So they started performing with me right away. We just did the local rodeos around here. Fergie was the yellow horse that I started and rode first, and after about 3 performances, she told me that she did not really want to trick ride anymore. She kind of started bucking. So I chose a different horse out here and tried to start a different one. It was just not progressing like I thought it would. Right when I began the trick riding career, I should have kind of bought looking back, I should have bought a trained horse, and I think my career could have gone somewhere, but I trained all of mine myself, so that was my biggest challenge, becoming a trick rider, because there's a lot that goes into training one and taking them into a performance aspect for that. So I decided that I kind of wanted to Roman ride instead, because I thought that could possibly come easier to me. So I reached out to my good friend in Oklahoma, Haley Gansel at the time, but it was Haley Proctor now. And she's one of the best Roman riders out there going right now. So I went to her. It was right before I had the twins. So I took my 2 yellow horses that Seth was actually bulldogging at the time on one of them, and I went to her and spent the weekend with her to kind of get my start in Roman riding. And from then on, I fell in love with Roman riding. A couple months later, I found out I was pregnant with the twins, so that one kind of put on hold there. But ever since then, I've kind of just fallen in love with Roman riding. Not necessarily for the training aspect or performing aspect, but for the physical aspect of me too. I love that time to get out there and exercise my body. I've been an athlete my whole life, and that is a physical challenge in itself. It's just getting out there and riding, standing on 2 horses. So Roman riding, I have performed much more than I have trick riding around here. So I will probably continue to do so when I can. Hopefully training new teams is kind of a passion too, just kind of playing around with it. I'm not saying I absolutely love being in the performance highlight aspect in front of crowds. I love what the kids have to say about it, so I do it kind of for them too. But I do love Roman riding more than trick riding. I have been asked the last 2 years to help at Rodeo Bible Camp, and we've had trick riding as an event. So the last 2 years at Crossroads Cowboy Church, I got to be the instructor for trick riding, and I have had about 5 girls each year who has absolutely fell in love. That's been really fun to teach them the next generation, just the basics, the safety, everything they would like to try to get their start. There's not many people in Arkansas that does trick riding, so anytime anybody would like to get into that world, you have to go travel to find the professionals.